when I let my actual dogs go out to poop in their poop section, when they walk by my poop, they're like, like they can tell. They can tell that smells weird.
Does Gio ever pick up the back there?
Yeah, both me and her pick it up.
You should have let her do it and been like, notice anything different today? Welcome back to a very essential episode of Careful Boys. We have to talk about what do you do, or what have you done, when you couldn't reach the toilet in time?
Oh, damn. I shit myself.
Where's the worst place? Yeah. Where's the worst place you ever shit yourself?
Ooh. Mine's my car.
My pants.
In the car?
Mine's in the car.
No fucking way.
Because, so, I worked in entertainment for a long time. Like, not as a comic, but like I worked in like above the line, behind the scenes.
Like production
companies.
Yeah.
So this time I was at Nickelodeon, and they were in North Hollywood at the time. So like actual North Hollywood. So where I lived in Orange County, it was like, oh shit. With no traffic, it's like an hour. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So with traffic, it's like an hour and a half. Right. I was in full-on traffic, bumper to bumper, and I'm in the fast lane. Oh. And even if I could make it to the exit, like, there's nowhere to go.
You're stuck.
And it wasn't like I gave up. Like, it just, I was trying to hold it as much as I could. And then I remember thinking, like, I was yelling, like, why aren't there porta potties on the freeway? Like, why?
This is stupid.
Why wouldn't there be porta potties?
Like next to the call box?
Yeah. Like,
right? They should have them.
And I know they're going to be dirty, because, you know, in America, we can't have nice things because people always mess it up. There's probably poop and piss everywhere. But when you got to go, it's fine.
You'll go anywhere, yeah?
Yeah, you'll just go. But then, like, I'm like, and I don't know if you guys ever held it so bad, like, you start tearing. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you're emotional. Like, I was just like, oh, you know. And then, like, because you're in a conundrum. You're, like, between a rock and a hard place, because you can't go right, because the car, it's bumper to bumper, and no one's letting you in. Yeah. You know, you can't tell me, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, you know, you can't do that. And then when your muscles just give. Whoa. And then you just give up. You're like, at that point, you're just done. But then when you do it, oh, you feel so good. Yeah.
That happened. You were just sitting.
I was
driving and shitting.
Yeah. And then when it was done, like, I felt so good.
Did you just kept sitting in and just kept?
I just kept going because there's nowhere to go.
Like in another way.
Oh yeah, no, there's that. There's that. But then, like, you know, I think this was before. No, I think I had my cell phone. And I remember I lived with my parents at the time, and I called and I go, hey, this happened. So like, I just need a trash bag to throw everything in. She goes, do you want me to wash it? I go, no.
We can't go there.
This has to be
my
thrown.
shame.
Yeah, it has to be thrown away.
Were you gonna just replace the whole chair?
No. So that's what I was afraid of, is that it would soak through, but it didn't. There was like a little wet spot in the back, but it didn't like soak through. But of course my car smelled. Like, I cleaned all that, but it was just like a wipe thing. Like,
you wearing jeans?
It was boxers.
Did it get to your wallet?
No, I took all that out. Yeah, because I was thinking about that.
So you don't want to smear your wallet.
I didn't want to. Yeah. Usually in like those tense situations, I'm pretty like, oh, okay, I gotta do this, and that.
That's good.
And then I took that all out, but I was just, and then, you know, you get embarrassed and ashamed, even though no one knows.
Yeah. So you're in the car like,
because I thought the person next to me knew. Yeah. I thought they knew, like, you know, because you know you have to roll your windows down because it smelled. I thought they knew, and I was just like, I was just ashamed.
Are you down to just bust the door open and just shit on the freeway?
Not with people. But I've also, like, I have two stories. So this one, because you asked like the worst part is the car. One time, dude, because you guys, because we've known each other for a long time. Like, I was a champion drinker. Like, I went out. Like,
I was a shitter.
Yeah.
You guys know me, man. I'll take a shit.
Like,
I remember you used to drink like
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You had a budget too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I partied, right. So one night after a club, like, I was drunk and I was outside, and then all of a sudden I had to go, but I was outside.
And the bubbles.
Yeah. It was bad, right. And then, you know, I could have gone back into the club, and you know, you guys know club bathrooms are just nasty. People just pee on the seats on purpose, you know, right?
I do that.
Yeah. I know it's always your people, but like, I'm outside, and I didn't even think about going back. I'm like, I'm not going to go back in, and I'm trying to look for a bathroom, like, outside, like maybe like a restaurant or something. But you know, obviously it's like nothing's open. Yeah. I have no, and I'm in a parking structure. And so I'm like, you know, and you know when you're drunk, there's that no one sees me. Like, there could be people, but you know, you're like,
really,
but like they don't see me.
You're in your own world.
Yeah, like I know I'm not invisible, but they don't see me, right? And then so like, I go to a car, like behind, like you know, like because it's a structure.
Just a random car.
Yeah, so like there's like a bunch of cars parked. I just go like where there's a wall behind me, and then there's cars in front, you know. Smart. And then like I had to go because it was bubbles. It was just bubbling.
So you did it. You popped the squat.
I squatted there, and then of course, even though I'm drunk, I'm aware that I gotta wipe because I don't want itchy ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know even though I'm drunk, I'm aware of that. And fortunately, at that time, it was trendy to wear, bless you, wife beaters.
Oh, yeah.
So I had my dress shirt over a wife beater. I took my dress shirt off. I took the wife beater off, and I used that to wipe. But you know when you have bubble poop, one wipe doesn't do. So I had to fold it and then wipe again.
Just made an origami ass wiper.
Yeah, and then I had to fold again. And I remember I believe I was praying that this one would go. This one would be done.
Yeah.
Because I had no more folding to do.
No more real estate.
You can only do it 7 times.
Right. Yeah. And then like you're.
It's the golden ratio.
Unless you're a magician, there's no way.
I hope people understand that joke because that's a brilliant joke. If you don't get it, if you don't know, you don't know. Anyhow, so I finally get it, and then I think at a certain point I was like, you know what, whatever. Like I'm just gonna have itchy ass, right? Yeah. So then I tossed it. Right, and then you know I put my jeans back on, right?
And this whole time you had a crowd.
Thing is, I don't know. And then this is before camera phones were good. Yeah. So even if someone took video or whatever, there's a good chance it don't look like me. You know what I mean?
Oh, I miss those days.
And then
yeah, I know those days are great.
And then this is the worst part. I was so drunk, I passed out on the garage floor.
Oh shit.
So. Now people are coming out from the club, going to their cars, right? But I'm far enough away from like the damage that I did to the
crime scene,
right? Yeah. And then like people are coming back, going, "Are you okay?" Oh. And then like I'm like, you know, I can't even. And then like I can't even talk, right? Oh my god. So my friends thought I had gone to a after hours restaurant without them, so they went there. So they're calling me, right?
Do you do that type of thing? Go to after without anyone?
No, I don't. But I think because they're drunk too, so they just thought I did that.
Oh, so they're definitely not going like he took his wife beater off, folded it 7 times, wiped his ass, and then passed out on the other side.
Hey man, you dropped your wife beater over there behind those cars.
So then like I feel I can't talk, right? So I feel my pocket buzz, and then so I go, and then they pick up the phone and they're talking. And they go, hey, yeah, your friends just
These
passed
are nice
out.
people.
Totally nice people.
Wow.
So my friends come back, and then like they thank them and everything. And the thing is, the reason I'm telling this part of the story is, I didn't finish buttoning my pants. Oh. So I didn't have a zipper. I had, remember buttons were the thing.
Like, so you look like you were assaulted. So
I only had the top button buttoned, so the rest is open, and I have no. And I don't even have underwear on because I had also used the underwear. I used to use. I forgot that part. Sorry guys. I first used the underwear and it wasn't enough.
Wait,
that's why you had to do the.
I had to do the wife.
In order to use your underwear, that means you had to fully take off your jeans all the way too.
Yeah.
So there was a point that you were just butt naked.
I was Winnie the Pooh. I was Winnie the Pooh, literally doing poo poo. Then you had to take off your shirt, everything off, man.
Because no one could see him.
Exactly. No one could see me, so it was fine. It was fine.
And then people are like, dude, I think someone fucked the shit out of that
guy. Dude, so when my friends came to pick me up, I don't know who, but I heard one of them say like, why is your like my penis wasn't out, but they're like, why do you have no underwear on? And then because only my top button's buttoned, it's like open like this, right? Because like I'm all like this, right?
So they could see you.
Yeah. So one of them's like, why do you have no underwear? Your pants are all open. And the thing was, I was so embarrassed that I had to poop in the garage, and also I couldn't talk because I was so drunk and past that, like, you know. that I couldn't say anything. Like I was just like, yeah.
What's up, guys? If you do not know, we have a Patreon. I want you to click in our description and go over there and check out all the beautiful stuff we have for you. It's super duper access for only our super duper exclusive lovers like yourselves. You're gonna be getting one never been released director's cut every week. But not only that, you get another fresh, too hot for YouTube video.
We say some crazy shit on there.
2 videos a week. But not only that, you get to join our Discord and come chat with us, direct access. We're in there, the whole Careful Boys in there, jumping in, dogpiling on people, laughing, playing, joking, whatever. And you can come talk to us directly.
So if you like what we do and what we've been doing for the past 10 years, please support our Patreon and click the link below to get all the details.
There's so many different tiers. You can see it when you click that.
Yeah, that's probably
The fact that you remember all that while you were drunk.
Party animal.
Well, I was a champion drinker, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't start blacking out until I got older, like in my 40s. This was like
You're just along for the ride back then.
yeah. But like in my 40s when I started blacking out, I was like, oh yeah, maybe this isn't good. But when I was younger, yeah, I didn't like black out. So I remember I just couldn't talk. When I was so
When you needed to shit, was it just one of those things where you're like, uh-oh, too late? Like you didn't feel it, like, oh, maybe I should look for the bathroom, or like you're just immediately like, oh no, like you're a toddler.
it just hit, because you know, like when you drink, if you ate something like a little wrong and then it mixes with all that alcohol, it just, you know, your body's like, yeah, yo, dude, you know. And then I felt it, and then I was like, oh, like I gotta go. And then like I try to find something like any restaurant, and like even in my mind, I remember at the time in my mind I'm going, oh, but they're spraying me all dirty in there. And the other side of me is like, hey, moron, like what's the choices right now?
Yeah.
That's true. That's better than garage.
Yeah, well, taking off your clothes. And
Yeah.
Can you choose what hole it comes out of?
the poop?
No, like the fucking
indigestion?
yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh.
And I go, you know what? I'm just gonna take a shit right now, and I'll shit, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to throw up anymore.
Oh.
I don't think that's you choosing.
If you get in early enough, you could choose which hole.
Bro, if you get it early enough, that's fucking pretty dumb.
I didn't know it's either diarrhea or throw
No,
up.
because I've had stomach flu multiple, or like stomach poisoning, whatever the fuck it's called, multiple times enough now where you're doing both.
Oh, okay.
And then I learned that if it's about to get to both, it's too late. But if you can catch it early and just let it come out the ass, it won't have to come out the mouth too soon.
Oh, that's the worst. When you're sitting on the toilet and hugging a fucking trash bag to fucking barf while you're taking a dump.
That sucks.
Ooh, I never experienced that.
Isn't it if you get in early, it's like closer to your mouth? Like, don't you want to wait?
No, it's already here, and it's
already bubbling.
it's already
mixing.
ping-ponging everywhere. It's already in here, and then now it's like it needs to come out every hole, and you're like, oh,
You got holes this way?
yeah, I'm gonna choose the hole, and then it's like it calms down.
I like that. Didn't you major in biology?
I just want to ask, which school was this that you learned?
Tell him what
It's
school
a
was.
pro-protest school. Love protest there, man.
UCLA.
They didn't used to be so protesty though.
Yeah, they used
like
to have
Berkeley.
fucking undie runs. It was just peaceful, like people were having a good time, college life.
Yeah.
And now people are fucking going crazy.
Which is funny because I feel like the conflict was happening back then still too.
Yeah, it was.
That's social media.
Yeah. Wait, so what happened recently where you weren't able to choose your own hole?
So recently, I went out for a jog in the morning, and then when I go out for a jog, I usually just leave the back door open. But it was also the same time that Gio was taking Taika to school, so I think she was just doing her rounds of like, oh, it's back door locked, front door locked, and then so as I was probably a mile away from the house, I started feeling it, and I'm like,
Oh, spaghetti!
oh fuck, fuck what I ate last night, goddamn. And then I'm like, okay, hopefully I'll make it home. So you know how like as soon as you start getting closer to home, it starts like rising. I don't know why it does that, but it gets worse.
It always gets worse.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm already like spotting bushes, fucking trees. I'm like, at any point in time, I'm just gonna fucking pull my shit down and just lay it all out, give it back to nature. And I was like, you know, I think I could beat this. I think I could beat this. I finally make it into our neighborhood. Oh no, actually, you know what? I got to the gates in front of our neighborhood, and I was like, I don't think I should walk through the neighborhood because it could happen at any time. That means I'm gonna have to shit on someone's lawn. So I'm like, that's not polite.
That's against HOA.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the back door route because there's another side gate.
There's a lot of back doors. We got a theme going.
So I went the other way around the community to the side door, and even during that whole time, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna bust the fucking LA homeless guy and just fucking shit on the wall. I make it through the side door to the front of through our side gate, and then you know when you have like that like feeling of relief, you're like, fuck yeah, I landed. I'm like, cool, I'm home. I left the back door open. I go there and I'm like, fuck, shit. I'm like, oh yeah, Gio fucking probably did the fucking door checks and shit, her responsible ass. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And then so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just shit where the dogs shit. So I took off my clothes, and then I went over, and then I pulled my underwear, like, cause I don't want to shit on my underwear, so I pulled it like this. And then you know when you pop a crazy squat, like where you're like this, it fucking flies out.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's like correct form.
Yeah.
It was just like boom. It all came out, but then I don't know if you guys
Like splattered
Did you
on your
splash
cheeks?
your ankles?
No, cause I'm like this close away from them.
And you're on grass, right?
No, it's like rock. It's like gravel.
Oh.
Your dog shit on gravel?
So you know, like you know our backyard where Taika's jungle gym is. Around the corner is like all like just gravel. So dogs shit.
And the funny thing is, if you're just on a stroll, you could see right into his backyard.
So I turned around, I fucking shit on the fucking gravel, and then do you guys have halftime when you guys are shitting?
Oh,
Like
where Beyonce performed?
like all of my shits, it's always like a 2-act shit. It's never like it's never like and then I'm done. I know as soon as I button up and wipe, if I walk out, I'm like, fuck, here it comes another one. I always know it's 2 acts. Are you guys like that or no?
Yeah, but like the second act's always smaller than the first act.
Yeah. But I always have a second act. So I'm like, so after I shit, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get up. I know there's gonna be another one, but then my legs started getting tired, and then I was like, oh, what did that homeless guy? What was that technique that he used? So I was like, let me try it, and it's actually really.
He remembers a homeless.
Cause you know homeless people, they lean against the wall.
Yeah.
So I was like this, and my fucking feet started going numb, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't fucking feel my feet, but I know I have a second act coming, so I'm like, here, let me try to do this. And then I did this, and I was like, dude, I could fucking stay here forever. This is awesome. So I have 2 little pieces of shit, and then I don't want to pick it up then. I want it to dry up so I could throw it away with the rest of the dog shit. But what's weird is when I let my actual dogs go out to poop in their poop section, when they walk by my poop, they're like, like they can tell. They can tell that shit smells weird. I thought they were just gonna walk right by it, but they're like disgusting. No, they're like.
Does Gio ever pick up the shit back there?
Yeah, both me and her picked it up. But then she was like,
You should have let her do it and been like, notice anything different today?
no, I had to tell her. I was like, babe, I had to fucking shit with the dog shit.
Man.
And she's like, you better pick that shit up. I don't want to see it. I'm like, all right, fine.
And then you showed her the Nest Cam?
Yeah, that was
She's not even like really phased by you having to do that. She's more just like,
Well, she shit in a parking lot too with her friends.
with her friends.
Go ahead, put it on blast. Tell that story.
like they were all.
Okay. She was in Pasadena, like doing like a
It's like a chola thing.
And like, yeah, fool, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
That's how you get down.
Drop your chonies, ladies.
Please tell us.
Let's make it tomorrow.
Please tell us Gio's story for Gio, because I want to know it through you. I want to know it through you.
I don't know the full story, but I just know she told me that so she was meeting up with friends for lunch. It was at like fucking
For lunch, dude, that's
Santorini or whatever, you know, that restaurant in Pasadena.
Pretty good.
And then she just, the bubble guts hit her, and then she's like, fuck, what do I do? And then she was already in the parking lot, and then she was wearing one of those tube skirt things.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, fuck. And she just went behind her car and just fucking rolled it up.
What?
And then just went, blah.
Dude.
Did she have a wife beater on? No.
When was this?
Ooh, I don't know. It's a few years ago, probably.
So kind of recent.
A few years ago.
That's kind of recent.
Relatively speaking, that was yesterday.
My favorite thing though is so we go on road trips a lot. And when you're on road trips, it's like most of the bathroom is on the road. Because you're like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I had a picture of, so Gio was like popping a squat, pissing on the side of the road.
He took a photo.
And then Taika out of nowhere, I gotta pee too. So he gets out. So there's a picture of Gio like taking a piss, Taika next to her going like this. And I was like, dude, this is a fucking amazing family moment. So I took a picture. I took a picture of it, and then I sent it to one of those picture enlargement companies that like also put it in a frame. So I have like a fucking like 3 foot by 4 foot picture of this, and I was like, babe, you're gonna fucking love this family picture I got of us. She's like, oh really? I'm like, yeah.
Oh no,
She
dude.
pulled it out. She goes, we can't fucking put this up. Our friends come over. I was like, oh, your friends already know who you are.
The most hilarious thing I think you're neglecting is that now everyone has that photo because you sent that photo to.
It's on the grid. It's on the grid now,
yeah. That's hilarious.
But that was a dope fucking picture though.
That sounds like a really good picture.
So have you redone your bathroom so you just have the hole and next to a wall?
Sounds like it's better.
Because you can get that now. Like that, you know the hole they have in Asia?
Yeah, the Asia holes.
It actually flushes too. So you can squat.
It does come out way faster.
Yeah. That's how we're designed to shit.
I'm gonna shit outside. We should all shit outside.
That's the ideal way.
I
Right?
like shitting in nature.
Yeah.
Let's report back. Let's do
Sometimes
it.
when I take a shit here, I make a squatty potty out of the apple box.
I remember you needed to once.
It's pretty sweet. You know, my mom shits that way no matter what toilet.
Really?
If it's a regular toilet, she's like this. Yeah.
She can't do that.
If you go to fucking like Cheesecake Factory, and if you go to the bathroom with her, she goes, oh, I got to take a shit. Like underneath, you're like, Mrs. Who, where's your feet? On the toilet seat.
Oh my god.
That's an unfortunate rhyme. Did you hear the rhyme?
I like Bart just putting on blast all the women in his life. Just like, let me tell you all these details about these ladies.
Does she actually say, oh, I gotta take a shit?
Bart's dropping some bars with some cool rhymes, man.
She actually says that. Oh, I gotta take a shit.
My mom does have bubble guts though. Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I don't know what it was.
She has bad guts.
So I've seen her like have a lot of emergencies. And I think it's because of her vegetarian diet. It's like too much fiber. It
comes right out of you.
Oh, it's like begging to come out. That's probably where you get a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Dude, I really think you should put that whole, I don't even know what you call them. Does anyone know what you call those the whole ones? But if you put that on and you put a retaining wall, and then you could lean on the wall.
Yeah.
Get some nice straps.
Yeah.
All this shit talk is making me want to take a